volatility. It's back. And as a result, we're going to have days like we've had in the last week or two. Obviously, tech sector really took it on the chin, but the thing that really matters is earnings and growth. And so, I look at the earnings numbers and they're just blowing them out of the water. We're having a spectacular comeback here. The economy's on.
Dogecoin, guys, is tanking again. So be sure to subscribe and smash the like button. On Wednesday, Musk announced that Tesla would no longer accept BTC for vehicle purchases, citing rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels used for both mining and transactions. Musk also made it known that Bitcoin paid to Tesla would be retained and not converted to fiat currency. The apex cryptocurrency by market capitalization took a plunge after Musk's announcement, falling as low as $46,980.02 during intraday trading. At press time, BTC traded 12.19% lower at $50,260.52 on a 24-hour basis. Musk often discusses Doge, a Shiba Inu-themed cryptocurrency, which traded 13.02% lower at $0.43. Doge touched an intraday low of $0.36 on Thursday. Portnoy's criticism was not limited to cryptocurrencies. He also brought up a May 2020 tweet that sent Tesla stock spiraling downwards. At the time, Musk had tweeted, "Tesla's stock price is too high in my opinion." Last month, Portnoy and Musk exchanged tweets after Tesla sold $272 million of Bitcoin, a disclosure made in the company's first quarter earnings report. Elon Musk's surprise reversal on accepting Bitcoin payments for Tesla cars has triggered a sharp plunge in the cryptocurrency, spelling trouble for other coins that have notched shocking returns in recent months. What's happening? Bitcoin prices have plummeted about 12% to less than $50,000 in the last 24 hours. The decline comes after Musk said his company was suspending plans to accept the cryptocurrency as payment for electric vehicles, citing its high environmental cost. "We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel," Musk said in a note posted on Twitter Wednesday. "Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at great cost to the environment." The announcement is rippling through crypto markets. Bitcoin's massive bull run earlier this year fed enthusiasm among investors for all kinds of coins, even those based on memes with no practical use. But if Bitcoin prices have peaked for now, it could spark an exodus of speculators who were trying to make money off the frenzy. When Bitcoin tops out and the bubble bursts, all those glory hunters will move away to another market. Michael van de Poppe, a crypto analyst and trader based in Amsterdam, told me, "While it's hard to time such events, the big unwind could be underway." Ethereum, which has gained popularity alongside the rise of non-fungible tokens or NFTs, is off 14% in the past 24 hours. After hitting a record of $4,385 earlier this week, it's now trading around $3,700. Dogecoin, a joke coin inspired by a dog meme and another Musk favorite, reached an all-time high of almost 74 cents, dropped 19% in the past day, and is now trading at roughly 40 cents. Shiba Inu, a blatant Doge spin-off, has seen its price plunge 40% in the past 24 hours. Dogelon Mars, about as pure a meme token as you can find, is off 68%. In a note published earlier this week, Vander research analysts Ben Onatibia and Giacomo Pierantoni warned that the meteoric rise in cryptocurrencies has a whiff of déjà vu, reminding clients that investors similarly rotated into smaller coins when the Bitcoin rally started to look tired in 2017. But Ripple and Ethereum ultimately struggled too as retail investors rushed to the exit. What comes next? If crypto prices crash further, either imminently or sometime in the future, Onatibia and Pierantoni predict retail investors will start to favor stocks again, as some Robinhood favorites now look cheap compared to their February highs. Then what they call a game of hot potato can start all over again. Musk shouldn't hold his breath waiting for Bitcoin to become environmentally friendly enough for Tesla to take it as payment. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to subscribe and like.
Technologies that empower digitization, direct to consumer, which is growing margins and growing a brand new digital America 2.0, that hasn't changed. We're in the third inning of that. So if you've got to be able to stomach a little volatility. We haven't had much lately. This is classic volatility. But I really go back to just looking at the quarter over quarter growth Pick any growth stock. You know, I've given you 3 that I've doubled down on recently, but basically nothing's changed. And so at the end of the day, if the market wants to value it differently by 40% and goes on sale, okay, I'll buy a little bit more. But tell me when the world stops growing. That's not the case right now.
Okay, so Josh Brown, I want to know from you whether you think that we can trust what we're seeing in the market today. But I want you to listen to what JP Morgan's Marko Kolanovic told us yesterday, a man who many people listen to, who's been known to move the market in the past. Here's what he told us about the sell-off, and then we can react on the other side. Here's Marko.
I think we're probably at the end of this upset. Again, you know, if you look at the Russell 2000, look at the Nasdaq, you know, they're now trading sort of below January levels, you know, and just think where we were in January. We didn't know about earnings, we didn't know about COVID, you know, and you know, why were nobody screaming back in January then? Like, so I think we're at the end of this upset. I think market is going to go higher here. That said, we do still again prefer sort of reflationary themes.
Okay, TRB, O'Leary's buying some of these hardest hit stocks. Kolanovic says it's overdone. We're probably at the end. Are they right?
Well, I would just say that if we think about this as there being 2 different markets, I would say that the punishment in the expensive/negative earnings group is not over yet. But what Marko is saying might be right for the areas of the market that have already been working. So I think, like, if you think about, I've been calling this environment Grandpa's Revenge. All of the stuff that the youths were involved with and posting things on Twitter like stay poor or kill yourself if you don't own Airbnb or whatever. Like, that's the stuff where I don't think the selling's over, and I think it's long overdue. And it's not because somebody should be punished for being bullish or anything like that, because I own a couple of these names that are in that cohort. I just feel as though the shareholder base for things like SPACs trading at premiums and all of these other type of high multiple names, the shareholder base is not a seasoned shareholder base. This is their first rodeo, literally. And there's nothing wrong with that. My first rodeo was getting demolished in the .com bubble 21 years ago. But I don't think that there's been as much punishment there as there could be. So I'm looking at some of the worst stuff. Like, let's take SPCE. This is the space ETF. Mm-hmm. It's 75% off its high. Everything you think about the holdings in that ETF could be true. All of your wildest dreams and all the things that you're imagining about Mars and colonizing the galaxy, all of those things could be real, and this 75% sell-off could still make sense and be justified. And that is the difference between the stock market and the real economy. So I think when you look at ARK, opened up 1.5%, now it's down 1.5%. Tesla opened up 2%.